around the podium, getting really worked up. And they're just like, ah! It's just fun. Good for me. Just for me. But that's, yeah, sorry, that is not on the slimy subject. Rimuru doesn't have to fart.
But he can choose to.
Rimuru could fart. I mean, Rimuru can do anything. I mean, if you think about it. There's no limitations with Rimuru. Yeah, I mean, like, just the food alone that Rimuru has been able to accomplish is pretty sweet. Yeah. Like, or that Shuna. But through Rimuru and the powers. And I guess she owns still, but it's still looking pretty bad. It's still looking, I know it tastes good, but it still looks really scary. Also, when Rimuru chooses the onion with the skin, why? Why would you choose that of all things? Right. There was a chicken foot. I bet that tastes like it was supposed to. Why would you choose this onion with the skin and the roots? Ew. Ah, you used to be human. No excuses.
Is there a moment during voice acting where you couldn't stop laughing?
Yes, a whole lot of them. There is an OVA. There's a sumo wrestling OVA. Do you guys have seen that one?
Yeah.
There's a point in time where Rimuru is talking about the outfits that they wear and kind of like giving the monsters a warm up on what they're going to see. So they're going to see some cheeks. And Rimuru wants you to know that you're going to see some cheeks. And but Rimuru, as in slime form, turns into a butt. Right? And this is not, y'all, this is not the most popular version of all the slime things. This is the most popular moment. It was just for me. Because I'm a 12-year-old boy and brain. So Rimuru turns into a butt, and in the Japanese, there's no affectation to the voice. Okay. We did the line, and it fit, and we were about to move on, and Cliff, the director, was like, you want to talk about the butt, don't you, Cargo? I was like, I really want to talk about your butt. Now, we spent a little bit of time on this because I couldn't figure out, when I do Rimuru's voice, I stretch my mouth this way, right? And I couldn't figure out how to make this also sound like a butt. But that was hard, right? I couldn't figure out how to do that. And then Cliff, who is a genius, was like, oh, okay, make it like really jolly, like Nixon. And I was like, oh, I'm Rimuru and I'm a butt. I could die then. I like bucket list? Yeah. I got to be a butt. And I have Rimuru butt wrapping paper. I'm serious. I do. One of my kids gets it every Christmas. They don't like it. Oh. Just for me. But yeah, so that moment was really, really good. Doing Slime Diaries, there's a part where Rimuru is describing slimy rotten beans. And says it like really, really crazy. It didn't, Cliff loved it so much. And it did not fit. Like, I do something called the chase method because I started doing anime at ADV back in the day, and ADV and Sentai Filmworks do the chase method, which is like, as we watch, we record in real time. So like, it'll start a beat, and then we'll start, and then like, I'll finish a beat after to try to fit the flat, right? And so it's almost nothing but cold reading and first takes, and the only time that they redo it is if it doesn't fit. It's just like to save time. So I will chase anyway, even if I'm recording at Funimation, was recording at Funimation or am recording at Crunchyroll. I still do that method because that's just how I learn. That's how, like, I do it and then I can find out what I did wrong by doing it that way. Like, oh, okay, I need to go longer on this. This flat has to stretch. Oh, there's a break here, like, because that's just how my mind works. So I chased slimy rotten beans. And it did not fit. But Cliff loved it so much, he's like, no, we're making that. And that line was made to fit, and it did not fit. That was all engineer magic. And Cliff cannot think about slime at all without hearing me go, slimy rotten beans! So that was also a really, really good moment where he couldn't stop laughing. There's a third, the last one, I swear. Okay. There's a lot of moments. I love the show. Yeah. But whenever Maureen was introduced, okay, and we're in the crate. So Kristen at the time was dating Cliff, who is the director. And Kristen is the one that voices Maureen. She also was writing the show. She wrote the first 2 seasons of the show, and I believe a little bit more, but I'm not quite sure on the rest of that. So time, but we were way ahead of schedule. And so Rimuru is just hitting on Millennium. So like in the whole, we go down to the crater and Rimuru's just like, so you like bats? And you turn into a bat. Bat wings, you want to see them? And like the whole time, like we just went like 10 minutes of just and like hitting on her. And the best part is you're always supposed to like break the person. She didn't even break. She like in real time responded. She's so good. But yeah, that was also a good moment. But I have many a moment that I love about that show. I never go in to record slime and I'm unhappy to be there. I'm so hyped that it's annoying to everybody else. If that you know, because they're all like, oh, I gotta go to work. Oh, this show that I maybe have never seen. Oh, this cast of 120 people that I gotta find. You know, and the engineer's been there all day, just like, right? So they're, you know, doing the job. And I'm just like, I get to be slime. So I'm annoying to them, but I enjoy any moment I get to be with them. So, yeah. Any more slimy questions? Yeah.
Are there any lines that you kind of quote, like it just pops in your head and you just catch yourself saying it out loud? Or
Oh
randomly?
yeah. I have a lot, mostly from when you are like doing autographs and stuff. People will want to have examples, like for quotes or like lines that you can say. So if somebody gets one, I have like a spiel, but really it's so I can say the one about Shion's cooking. You want to be honest? I did the whole spiel just to get there, as long as there's no kids around. So if there's kids around, I go, oh, you know, instead. But yeah, so if you ever see me do the thing, I'll look around and be like, oh, okay, I can say this one. And that is, I'm not a bad slime slurp. It's all good in the goblin hood. Besties for resties. Shion's cooking tastes like. That's my thing. But I have a million of them. I like some folks like the darker ones. I made the rap of the gods pierce you, Megiddo, is a really, really good one. Or rest easy, I'll devour all your sins along with you, which is a really sad part, but it's a good one. But I tend to go for comedy more. That's just who I am. I like to laugh.
I think he was our next one in the hat.
Where do you get the wrapping paper?
Where did I get the rap? My friend made it for me.
Wow.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Good friend.
I have a lot of it, actually. Like, I have a bunch of things wrapped in it, but I also have, like, a bag wrapped in it. I also have a bag wrapped with the Going Merry from One Piece, too. Which my kids don't hate as much. But I like the slime butt the most. There's just not enough merchandise in the slime butt. There should be more. Yes.
Can you please sell the slime bud? Like it's just.
I wonder if the creator would be mad if they found out that was that I was selling, but maybe not if they animated it. I don't know. There's other parts of it. If you guys have ever seen that OVA, there's other parts of it that are maybe even a little bit more spicy. There's some clothing mishaps, you know, kind of that kind of stuff. There could be a combo. You can do a combo wrapping paper. A little bit. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Oh, of course.
It was an honor, especially seeing your reaction to the portrait I did.
It was
The-
beautiful.
The next time I see you, I'm going to leave a panel, and I'm going to draw that butt for you.
Gotta make it really jolly like Nixon.
I definitely will.
I believe you that you will. Your art is epic. Freaking epic. Yeah. Anybody? Do we make it awkward, turtle?
Do you think Rimumru, like, who do you think of any of the other characters that you voice act, do you think would mesh well with Rimumru, his personality and everything?
Gosh. I feel like Rimuru would get along well with me. I feel like Miki and Rimuru would get along well. There's some of them, like most of them, I would think no way. Because Rimuru doesn't have tolerance for like stupidity or dumb luck, and a lot of my characters are that. Like, you know, Blackstar, oh, Rimuru hate. I mean, hate
I don't
Blackstar.
imagine Cammy.
Oh, yeah. I don't think a lot of people understand gaming. I don't understand gaming. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just like, sure, what's a risk game? I don't know. It's a face card. I found out. I know things now. Secrets of Tempest. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful work. I never knew we were going to get that episode, and that was so funny. And Great Sage is like, never again. Failed miserably. Oh, man. But, y'all, I'm so excited about the movie. I really can't wait to see it. You know, we don't have a dub confirmed, but I can't wait to watch it in theaters. I hope all of you get a chance to come out and see it.
February 22nd?
February 27th is the date of the release. I'm super looking forward to the series. I know there's got to be a lot of action now. The only caveat to having that many episodes is I'm worried is there anything going to be sacrificed along the way, right?
Yeah.
But I know they care for this so much that I don't expect them to do that. I really think that it'll be on par.
They're gonna have 60 episodes, so I mean, they should have a lot to be able to go with. So,
Yeah.
be
I
able
think, they, and it's, to me, obvious that they listen to the fandom, and I love that.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
When it comes to anything.
Yeah, that they listened. They were like, oh, they didn't like how slow this was going. We need to up the pace. So, but I'm very interested to see what happens next. Light novel wise, I have not gotten past what's been animated. We're right about the same time, right about there. But yeah, if y'all get a chance to check them out, they're on Audible all the way. Now I'm doing all of the characters, and I cannot do my friends' voices. Just so you know, I'm not even attempting to do my friends' voices, because if I try to sound like Malim, it sounds like Rimumru. Right, that doesn't work. I'm just doing my best to embody the characters the best I can and what I know and love about them. But they are very fun. They're very challenging, very fun. Yeah. Is anybody else? Yeah.
When you're watching the anime after it's done, do you prefer the Japanese dub or the English dub?
Well, I watched the Japanese original in order to, so I'm always watching the sub. The sub is what I watch in order to dub off of it. The Seiyu does a fantastic job. I mean, epic.
Do you ever watch the English dub after it's done?
Sometimes. I mean, I do it, so I'm because I'm Rimuru in it, I know the whole thing, right? Because Rimuru tends to be present in most of it, which is great. So it's really just if I can, I watch it. I've watched more Slime Diaries than anything else. I think the one that I've seen the least is the Polius one, probably the least. But yeah, I do watch as much as I can from it. I've seen many things. Back in the day, we used to be able to see a little more because they would put clips up. But they stopped doing that with the AI stuff because they don't want you to train your voices off the clips they're releasing for free on the internet. Womp womp. Yes.
I was wondering, what was your first reaction to Shion and Shuna putting Rimuru into those dresses?
I mean, hey, I think Rimuru looked pretty good. You make that look good. I have the figure of Rimuru in the cheerleader outfit, and I really like it. And I have the bunny girl senpai. And the pantyhose are real. I love it. It might be the most I ever spent on a figure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so
Yeah, it's insane.
You.
All right. So why do you think free run would be an appropriate process for?
Well, not necessarily a program.
Well,
It'd be hard to meld all the worlds. I think I'm just a really big fan of Mallory.
Oh, right.
I think it's really just that I love her voice. I think she's immensely talented, and she has the most smooth, warm voice. And anything that she would be in, I would love to hear. Her work as Great Sage also is just so. It's amazing how she can make a computer sound like a computer, but in a human way. It isn't human at all. And I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say because it makes no sense, but she puts this warmth and depth into a computer voice that is almost impossible for anyone else to do. And I just find that really cool. And also, she can minutely adjust it as as World Voice turns into Great Sage, turns into Raphael, and then maybe sooner she's doing a minute adjustment in it and making the voice more human. I just love that. But yeah, so I don't have as much exposure to free run as I would love to. I'm young Stark in it, but there's just a couple sad scenes with that baby. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe Rimuru loves elves.
Oh, me too.
Rimuru's a very big fan of elves. You know, that butterfly lounge I'm just Rimru's happy place. So I don't know. I just feel like they would get along. Like that world would work.
Yeah.
Also, Rimru did not shoot.
I'm sorry?
Rimru.
Okay.
Because Rimru is so OP and broken. Like, God, can you imagine like how well that would go? Would go so well. Yeah. Anybody have any more questions? Any more burning questions? Yeah.
So with the devouring Veldora and everything, and then reconstituting him and making him human, what other abilities do you think Rimuru would like to expel and give life to, or?
One of the funny things about like when Veldora becomes human is Rimuru resents how attractive Veldora is. There's like a clear I resent that. Like, you're too hot. How dare you? It's not only that, but they draw Veldora with like a 12, like a 14 pack. I don't know. There's like a whole extra set of abs. I'm like, what is it? Like, do your pants shrink and you get more abs every time you see Melina? What's going on? Just saying. Like, also Melina's tiny pants. What's going on? Do they all have tiny pants? I don't know. I haven't seen them all. I haven't seen all the pants. I think I need to check out Geek Crimson's pants. Watch him be tiny. Y'all don't even know there's a theme we don't even know about. I forgot what the question is. What was it? Sorry.
So of all of Rimuru's abilities, which do you think that he would pull out to make another character?
Oh. I think that Rimuru would pull Great Sage right out. I think Rimuru would, because though there's an advantage in that, Great Sages become more sentient throughout the series. Has like their own sort of personality, their own spunk. Like the Beelzebub, when Beelzebub was like taken away, I'm like, just kidding, I could have given that back the whole time. What was that? Like, it was so crazy. Like, so maybe that would be a sentient version. But then again, then that poses a lot of risks because Rimuru has such an advantage that no one knows that Great Sage is there, that Raphael is there. There's such an advantage in that. But I do feel like Rimuru might like to not have another voice in their head. I don't know. Might be, get a little bit closer to having just your own thoughts in your head. Might be a benefit, or maybe something that Rimuru would look into. Maybe. I don't know. Rimuru's very analytical, so I'm not sure. More analytical than me. I'm just like farts. I love farts and butts. Abs. That's where I am. Yes.
So Rimuru pulls out manga for Valdora. If Rimuru ever was to start pulling out anime, what do you think you would have the most good time with, like Rimuru pulling out?
Some of the manga. Okay, there was one scene where the manga that was pulled out was Parasite. I freaked out, but I was at Funimation and they didn't dub that, so I was like, that was so tight. Anyway, it was cool for me.
It was just a funny coincidence.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool that Parasite got. I also like, how can you remember all that? Right. Like, you're remembering an entire series, but I love how Rimuru uses that as a threat. Like, I'll change your ending. I love that. Or like pretty much like, I'll tell you what happens. They all die. It's a pretty good one. But yeah, okay, so anime that I would want to see them pull out. Man, I want to get like a weird one. Angels of Death.
Oh, yes.
That's super weird, but I think that one would be fun. Like, not isekai. I don't want like isekai to pull out isekai. I feel like it needs to be like, I don't know.
Death Note.
I know. I'm like, Death Note would be good. I'm trying to think of like blood and murder. Chainsaw Man.
Oh.
That'd be pretty epic. I don't know. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, Tokyo. Man, that is a blast from the past. I'm baby eating in that. Yeah, something bloody and gory. Something with a lot of murder. I love murder.
Penguins.
The penguins?
Yeah.
Penguins? Which penguins?
I don't remember the name. It's been many years.
Oh, penguin drum. Is that what you mean? But that one's so
Front
tragic.
tail. The front tail.
Oh, I don't know about front tail.
I'm talking about this
Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I know that one. Sorry, I thought you meant penguin drum. That's
No.
tragic. crime, not a murder. I like just good old-fashioned blood and guts. I am Diablo. You didn't know, but I actually am. Can't you see my aura?
So you were projecting with that search history, huh?
All it is like body parts of lasagna. Lasagna, intestines. Lasagna, spleen. Lasagna, ravioli. That would be my search history, probably. Actually, not bad, that's just eating is my favorite sport. Does anyone else have any questions?
One thing that I think is kind of funny, like, and I don't know if it's necessarily like a question, but it's just kind of interesting, like watching the dub from like the first episode, because it's like I feel like the salary man before Rimuru becomes Rimuru, like he has such a low voice, and then like when I was watching it, and then like you start talking, and I'm like, and I like laugh so hard, and it just like I just think it's such a like I wonder, like I don't know, it's just I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I wonder like the idea like where do you get from being like, okay, so your main character is gonna have this super low voice, and all of a sudden they're like, we're gonna do a completely different voice when he reincarnates. Like I just think that's just such an interesting dichotomy.
But I think there's a reason for that, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's always like thought behind this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if Rimuru still had Jason Liebrick's awesomely low man voice, Rimuru would be taken more seriously from the very beginning. But the whole part about Rimuru is that you don't take Rimuru seriously. Like not only is Rimuru a slime, Rimuru is a slime that has a childish voice that appears to be a woman. And these are all things that are in conjunction for the leaders all around, the slime world to take Rimuru less seriously. It's kind of like with Blackstar. Blackstar can't have a man voice because then Blackstar would just be mean. But the reason why Blackstar is funny is because Blackstar doesn't know about Blackstar. Blackstar doesn't understand that Blackstar talks like a girl. Blackstar has to get attention by standing on top of everything and yelling the loudest, right? Right? But if Blackstar had a grown man voice, he would just be like, wow, that character is really full of himself. Right? So like that, I think that all that thought went into Rimuru. And the Seiyu has a fairly, I would say, nasal sound and a childlike sound. And I think that was probably why they applied it that way. And in the light novel, they do talk about the sound was childlike when Rimuru spoke. They don't talk about why. It always made me wonder if it was maybe like the child version and Rimuru's heads themselves.
Right, yeah, that was kind of like my thought, because I'm like, okay, well that's such an interesting shift.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's so interesting. So it's like actually talking to you, it's like, oh, it's like that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I that's all just kind of my guess, but I'm imagining that's why. But yeah, also like, what would you think a slime would sound like?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I don't think I'd ever imagine a slime with a grown man voice.
That's very true.
I never, but maybe I don't know. The Panther Lily exists. So.
There's Bob in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean there are those characters where they have like super deep man voices, but they don't look the way that they sound. I mean Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah.
All the avatars don't necessarily look because it's your avatar online, so like you don't necessarily look the way you sound. But I think that I don't know. That's just a fun thing about anime. I wouldn't change it in the world. I like that they keep you guessing and that they surprise you. That's something about anime that is unique to this genre of entertainment. Like Hollywood gets old. It's all reused and just recycled. But anime is always new. There's always something new, and I love that about anime. I mean, I've been doing it 21 years now, and it still surprises me, and it still gets better. That's a really cool thing about it, and the community, and how it grows, and how people tell their friends about it, and how now we can go to these things and all hang out with people who all enjoy the same thing, and we're all happy to be here, and we all support each other, and that's beautiful. That's not in Hollywood fandom. No. This isn't there. But yeah, sorry, I went off on a tangent. But
Spoiler.
Oh, are you talking about when they can use the shadow?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Well,
good.
when
I
they
mean, like,
merged.
when they merged. I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Spoiler.
Oh, I probably don't know about it yet.
Oh, spoiler.
Might not know
Well,
about
now you
it
know.
yet. It might be new. I thought you were talking about when Gopta figures out how they can use shadow together and travel together, because Gopta was the first one to find that out. But okay, so this is probably going to be new in the new season. We might not know about it yet. So as far as I've gotten, and I have had some spoilers,
It was
but
the fight during the newer season.
So what?
Season 3.
Oh yeah, so I guess it'll be in this new one.
No, it was.
Well, season 3's already out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying.
No, I bought season 3
I'm
dubbed
saying,
yesterday.
is this piece out? Because I don't remember it. Them joining together, I believe you. I just don't.
Was it the tournament festival?
I'm gonna have to review it. I don't know why. It just doesn't. I don't remember in my mind. I thought it was the Cyclopedia. No, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm not sure. I don't know. They join together? They battle together?
The festival. It was like a giant festival thing.
I remember.
On the Castle Land, I think.
It was against the hero.
Okay. I need a review. Boo on me. I totally forgot it. So to me, when they used shadow together, I remember that when they did use shadow together, Rimumru was super impressed with that and got to taught everybody else how to do it. But now I feel like I need to do some homework. I need to get some homework down, man. I bet Rimumru probably was only semi-impressed. Because it's Gopta. So, all of the ways that Rimumru was impressed was just because Rongo was there. Because that's Buffy. Yeah. He's my big Buffy breath.
It was mostly Rongo.
What?
It was mostly Rongo.
It was mostly Ranga, right? Yeah. No, I don't know. Actually, Gopta gets stupid strong. Yeah. It's ridiculous how stupid strong Gopta gets. Yeah, I mean, they're all so fierce. It's going to be interesting, actually, in the future. I've had a couple little spoilers about what's to come, but it just gets a little better. It's everything. I can't wait to see it. Is all I'm like, don't say it. Okay. Does anybody have two?
Awesome. Now it's time to ask them.
So one last kind of fun so with the reverse isekai stuff, if Rimumru got to go back to his previous life, what do you think?
Oh man, I think Rimumru would immediately be hated because Satoru would hit on that guy's girlfriend immediately.
Yes.
I think that Satoru would spend more time with his best friend that destroyed his family and his
Sorry, Trish.
Yeah, I think that, and I think that, I think that Satoru would take more time on relationships and other aspects of life. Maybe less time on work. I don't know, because saying that is one thing, but like Satoru is so analytical. It might be hard to get there, but I think, yeah, spending less time on the computer, more time with people, and probably working a lot harder to get a lover.
And he would have great sex.
You're saying the Great Sage would be intact?
Well, if he got re-isekai, so you isekai, you go to the world, you have all your memories and everything from your previous life, and you re-isekai. If it reverses, you would go back.
So you're saying Rimumru isekaiing and, well,
And
okay,
being-
but
Would it be his life?
Rimumru get captured by the FBI, like in these. I don't know. I feel like the world would be afraid. Like, the world would be absolutely terrified. I don't know. Rimumru might.
That's going to destroy our world.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'd take over. He'd bring Vildor back, and for all the anime and manga, he would just take over.
I think Rimumru would just start like capturing politicians in their slime stomach. Be like, oh, you're annoying. That's it. Oh, nope. Maybe make the world a better place. Maybe.
Question. You have class. You have a YouTube channel by any chance?
I do. I don't get on the computer much.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Oh, you were saying to look it up on it.
No, you have a YouTube channel.
Oh, do I have a channel?
Yes, you.
Oh no, sorry. I barely know how to tweet a twit. I don't know how to. I don't computer that well. I'm trying harder. Yeah, I've never been very good with technology.
No worries.
Yeah, I spend all my time in my garden. It's all dead right now because it got cold. Right. Yeah, last in.
Who's your favorite antagonist?
Ooh. God, man, favorites are hard. There's so many that I like. Oh my, I have to think. God, I have to think about it. I have too many in my head that I want to choose.
Who's the first one that popped up though?
Yeah, so say which one's first.
Because I don't know if they're actually an antagonist or not. That's the thing about the Sun World. They're kind of the in-betweeners, all of them. I was thinking Geek Crimson. Yeah. But also not necessarily